Fighters, take your time. Come on, Al. Gentlemen, this bout is for the IBF. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. This bout is for the IBF Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Please, you were given your instructions, obey my commands, respect the bell, and above all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, touch them. Thank you.
Cloud roaring and Johnson looking over and smiling at us. Bob, in the 80s, you could flip on any of the broadcast networks, see a light-heavy matchup just like this. What's Glen Johnson got left? What's Tavoris Cloud got, period? On paper, this is as good a candidate as any so far this year for Fight of the Year.
Well, styles make fights, and they have a very similar style. They like to throw a lot of punches. 6 first-round knockouts for Cloud in his career. Johnson with 8. Cloud coming off a 12-round decision win against Clinton Woods. Johnson off a 6-round stoppage of Yusuf Mack. Both guys will be busy and let their hands go. Glen Johnson, when we asked him about, his style, and he said, hey, look, I give the fans what they want. I expect to get hit. This is what I signed up for. This is my job. He said about the younger Cloud, who's similar to him, a guy that throws a lot of punches, looking for knockouts. I've been doing it longer. I'm more developed defensively. We'll see if he can capitalize on the wider punches.
That's been true so far in Cloud's career, but here we see Cloud showing a pretty good defense so far. He's not punching wide as he normally does, and just then Johnson got in a jab. And he's trying to remain defensively responsible here, it seems.
Guys working the jab. Good right hand from Cloud. Left hand to the body from Johnson. Counter right missed by Cloud.
I mean, look at these guys standing in a phone booth and throwing shots like they mean it.
Double left from Cloud, missed. Right hand to the elbow of Johnson.
First clinch of the fight, Cloud held Johnson.
Johnson says one of the reasons why he's been able to have longevity at 41 years of age and still be successful is on the inside. He's developed the fine art of creating proper angles so he doesn't get hit clean a lot.
And he always has a high guard with the elbows tucked, Glen Johnson. But his body looks a little soft, Bob. Softer than we're used to seeing Glen Johnson, especially when you compare it to Cloud, who's in obviously superb condition.
Johnson's only been stopped once. Got to go back to 1997 when Bernard Hopkins stopped him in the 11th round for the middleweight championship that Hopkins held.
Johnson was a better fighter in his 30s than he was in his 20s. And though he's not been quite as good recently as he was several years ago, still you have to consider him after he knocked out Yusuf Mack, a top contender at light heavyweight.
And let's face it, Cloud has never been in against a guy this cagey, this experienced, with this kind of resume. This is the 433rd professional round for Glen Johnson. There's the bell to end round number 1 for Glen Johnson and Tavoris Cloud.
You know what I mean? You're laying in there. Don't wait to just with that roll, get your hands down.
You got it.
Come on, you did good, but don't make these rounds close. Give me some Vaseline.
On my hand.
You hear me? Take the lead. You had him hurt when he back to the ropes. You didn't even know it.
And moving. The only thing you got to watch out for the inside is his uppercut. All right? Don't pose. Just keep the head moving and come up with something. Don't come up empty-handed. All right? The jab is working, and you see where that body work makes him throw less punches. You're reducing his punching output because you're tapping the body. He's feeling it already.
We invite our live audience on the East Coast to log on to hbo.com/boxing and check out Punch Zone, which provides a breakdown of where each fighter punches are landing as they happen. Check it out. You'll see a lot of punches landing with Cloud and Johnson. 69 thrown punches according to CompuBox for Johnson. He's hit on 22. Cloud 28 of 81.
Early on, Cloud may have the advantage with his superior athleticism. He's younger. He looks in better shape. He throws more punches so far, throwing more punches. But Johnson's high guard has frustrated younger fighters in the past. And later in fights, he can impose himself.
There, Johnson jabbed to the body, shot a right hand, didn't catch Cloud. Good jab, then a left hand to the body by Glen Johnson. Right hook to the body.
Cloud in his fight against Clinton Woods, who was an experienced fighter who was used to coming on late in fights. It was Cloud who showed great stamina late in that fight, going the full 12 rounds.
Johnson fought Woods 3 times dating back to 03. He's got a win, a loss, and a draw against him. Good left hand to the body by Cloud. Double, triples up the left hook. Throws a right for good measure.
Some very good work by Tavoris Cloud here. Johnson's not picking off a lot of those shots.
Counter right to the body by Cloud was a good one. Good right hand to the chin by Johnson.
Johnson showing his inside game there, throwing nice short, straight shots.
Well, this is where he felt he's going to win the fight, where he has the advantage.
Well, Cloud is the
Oh, good left hand after a right, then a left to the stomach. Right hand to the chin on Cloud. Still over a minute to go here in the second round.
I think Cloud was hurt with a shot to the body, Bob.
That opened up the headshot.
And as you were mentioning, with the shorter punching, Johnson has the advantage on the inside with the straight short shots.
Good right hand after a jab, rocks back Cloud. Body language of Cloud has changed.
After it looked like Cloud started to take over physically, Johnson has really punished him over the second half of this round.
You know, it's punch placement. Johnson just knows where to throw him and how to make him land. Big second half of this round. Counter right and a good right hand from Cloud. Trying to answer back.
Punches right back. Some tremendous shots being landed by both guys.
Another right hand after a jab from Johnson. Cloud tries to come back.
Tavoris Cloud told us yesterday a fight is more than a job for him. It's like Armageddon.
Good right hand by Cloud, staggered Johnson. What a second round.
A little bit of Armageddon right there.
You're letting them steal around, okay? Breathe, breathe. You're letting them steal around. Give me the water. Here, drink. Wake your ass up. You got to throw punches in there, not one punch at a time.
Good work. Listen, the body work is paying off. The only thing is when he starts getting off, smother his shots, go into him. Don't just sit back, all right? Smother into him, step into him so you smother his shots and he can't get off. Don't stay back. You're either all the way out.
Here's Glen Johnson, who turned the tide, starting with this straight right hand that caught Cloud. Maybe the punch power had dissipated a little by the time the right hand landed, but here is that straight left, kind of a hook almost to the body. It's really sort of out of Floyd Mayweather's book. You see Floyd throw those straight power shots to the body, left and right hands, that are not quite solar plexus shots, but really take the air out of opponents, and that's what Johnson just landed just then.
All right, let's check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob, what a goddamn fight this is. Unbelievable. One round apiece, 19-19, giving the first round to Tavoris Cloud and the second round to Glen Johnson. You know, if I were a fighter, Glen Johnson would frustrate the hell out of me because you hit him with your Sunday punch, and not only is he still there, but he's beating the crap out of you. He just keeps coming back. I mean, he takes those Sunday punches and he just comes back and punches the other guy hard and frustrates him. I mean, Glen Johnson's really unbelievable for a guy his age. Both guys landing hard shots, no clinches at all. A great fight in the middle of the ring, 1-1 so far.
So Johnson, according to CompuBox, threw 90 punches in the second round. Max, he was 20 of 40, 50% with his jabs in that round, and that kind of set things up. The jab to the body, jab to the head. Now Cloud looking to come back.